Okay, good morning, everybody. Obviously, the fact that I am not there means that I didn't get great news last night. My dad's back in the hospital, and I'm going to go and visit him today. So, what I'm going to do is, I told you guys that if I had to be gone for any amount of time, I was probably going to have you guys work on this mini project, and that's what I'm going to have you guys do today and for chunks of class until the end. Hopefully, I'll be back next time, but I can't be 100% sure. Um, so I'm going to get you guys going on this. And so, what I'm going to ask you guys to do is create another presentation that you're not going to give. The last time we did this project, we actually had solo presentations. We don't obviously have enough time to do that. Plus, I don't know if I'll be there to evaluate the presentations, to be totally honest. Um, so we're going to call this the end of the year project, national park, monument, or unique place in the United States. So it says for the remainder of the year, you'll be working on a single mini project. Like I said, on and off. Hopefully I'm not going the whole time. Please don't rush through it and just put together junk. Take your time, do some research, that kind of stuff. I'm not expecting people to try to turn this in today or tomorrow. Okay. Uh, the project's going to focus on a place in the United States that's considered kind of a national treasure. Imagine it this way. Let's say someone was coming from another country and only had a limited amount of time to be in the United States, and you could take them anywhere you wanted to. And I'm not talking like your house or something like that. I'm talking like some of the places you'll see in pictures on this slot on this page, Disney World, things like that. Old Faithful, the changing of the guard at the Arlington National Cemetery. Something that's like America. Okay, so try to focus in on something that's a big place. Okay. Yeah, sure, it can be in Wisconsin if it's one of those things, but please, like pick some place that's kind of unique. Pick some place that's kind of interesting to you, that obviously maybe you've been or someplace you'd like to go. Okay. But again, the United States. Okay. So here's what I'm asking you to do. So it has been a little while. We did the civil rights project. It's probably been about a month or so since that's been due. But I'm going to have you create a presentation. Probably going to be a Google presentation. Some of you guys like Prezis and other various things. So Google Slides, Prezi, PowerPoint, whatever. You could, I suppose, record yourself giving a speech if you wanted to. So you can choose any presentation software you want. Um, but again, you're not going to be giving this presentation live in front of people. Remember to include like everything that you were going to say in the speaker notes. So while your slides should be kind of simple with pictures and little bullet point type things, your in the speaker notes, you're going to include all the extra things you would have said, or had you been giving a presentation, here's like your note card down in the speaker notes. So here's the minimum things I'm looking for you to cover, like the location of the place and the geography. So, like, where is it? What's the area it's in like? Weather, like, what can you expect if you visited there in June, kind of thing. You're going to do a little history of the place, like why is it there? Why was it founded? What's the big deal about it? Who built it? Who discovered it? Etc. Like some, like I said, a little bit of the history of the spot. What makes the place special? What's the story behind it that makes it kind of a unique, special place? Any special things you would need to know if you were going to visit the place, like it's only open a certain amount of time, or do we have to pay, or do we need a national parks pass, or are there better times of the year than others to go and see it? And then like fun facts about the place, anything like that, or anything really interesting. You could include a little video if you wanted to, if you could find some little video, or if you have, if you personally have been to some place and you want to include some pictures or video of that place that you've been, then go ahead and do that. The presentation doesn't need to include pictures. It theoretically could be a self-made video if you wanted to. And it does have to have that list of resources done properly in the MLA format. Remember to use like the MyBib, EasyBib websites. Don't just copy and paste the websites in for what you're going to do. As far as the grade goes, we're going to use all three of the rubrics: the content rubric, the communication rubric, and the analysis and research. I guess the way to look at it is this is one more chance to like boost your grades in all those areas. If you don't do this, obviously it's one more chance for your grades to drop in all those areas. So I would suggest doing it, taking your time, doing a good job with it. We've got 5 full class periods to work on it, so I'm sure you guys have got this. The timeline for it, it's due June 6th by the end of the school day. Okay. If that's going to be a problem, you need to talk to me. Send me a chat, send me an email. But by 3:21 on June 6th, which is an 80, I'm going to need this. Now, if you're thinking, oh God, I'm so rushed for time on this, we're going to have 5 class periods if you count today. Like I said, even if I end up there every day from now on, I'm going to give you guys time to work on this, at least 30, 40 minutes every day. And obviously, you guys have got flexes, and I know some of your classes are not doing a whole heck of a lot right now. So, obviously, if you have any questions, let me know. I do have my phone with me today, so if you need me, just chat me. Again, I appreciate you guys doing this. I appreciate you guys behaving yourselves for the sub, and I hope I see you tomorrow. All right, bye, guys.